Hello everyone. This video I'm doing right now, I'm very angry about something I've just seemed to have found out. But before I get into that, you know how the Deadpool and Wolverine movie come out everywhere in every country, right? And you're seeing these novelty, the popcorn and drink holders. One where it's got a seat with the Deadpool baby sitting on it, and you've got the drink in the back of the top of the seat, and then at the back of the seat you've got where you put popcorn. You've got another one that's got a tin that's got Wolverine on one side and Deadpool on the other, and all these other novelty popcorn and drink holders, right? Well, I go to ring the event up, but of course the only way to speak to anybody there is to have them, is to go online and leave a message, and they call you, right? They call you back, which sounds a bit stupid, really. So I called Hoyts, and I asked, do you have any type of the novelty Deadpool things, you know, with the Deadpool baby, with the popcorn in the back and the drink and stuff? Oh, we don't have that. We just have the tins. So it means that they only have the tins and the cup with Deadpool and Wolverine printed on the outside of the cup and on the tin. So it means that every single Hoyt cinema in Australia only has the tins and the cups. Now, of course, people were saying, why would you want any of that other stuff? Well, they're sort of collectible sort of thing, right? But it seems that, as I said, every Hoyt cinema in Australia only has a tin and a cup. Doesn't have any other type of novelty popcorn holder or drink holder, right? Now, tomorrow I'm going to go to Event Cinema, one of the suburbs, to see if they've got the other novelty popcorn and drink holders. If I see that they only have the bloody tins and the drink holders, right? Then it means that not only every Hoyt cinema in Australia only has the tins and those cups, but all cinemas in Australia only has the tins and the cups, and yet every other bloody country in the world has all the other type of novelty popcorn and drink holders. So all cinemas in other countries can get that, people can get them there. But the only country in the world is Australia. Australia is the only country in the world that can't get them, that only has the tin and the cups. So far it seems that only Hoyts just has the tins and the cups and doesn't have any of those novelty popcorn or drink holder. But if I find out that Event Cinemas doesn't have them as well, then we're the only country in the world that's left behind. Which would mean that you would think that Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman would make sure that other cinemas would get them. Because I've seen them on video, having a look at there's a popcorn with a mouth with Wolverine and Deadpool and all the other type of different ones, popcorn and drink holders, and they're having a look and all this. So it would mean that as though they couldn't give us stuff about Australia. They just rather every other country in the world has those novelty food and drink things. It's so, we couldn't give a fucking tinker's toss about Australia. We just worry about every other country in the world. Let them get it. So if I find out that Event Cinemas does not have those other novelty popcorn and drink holders, then it does mean that they don't give a fucking stuff. They couldn't give a tinker's toss about Australia. And of course, if anyone in Australia wants to get those type of novelty popcorn and drink holders on eBay, you can get them on eBay. But they range from $89 right up to $400 and something just to get any one of those popcorn and drink holders. But of course, every country and other countries in the world, they'll pay a bit less. And yet Australia, they couldn't give a tinker's toss about Australia at all. So, we'll push Australia aside. We couldn't give a stuff about Australia. We won't worry about having our popcorn and drink holders, novelty things in Australia. We'll just have it in every other bloody stupid fucking country. Other fucking countries. Now, I'm sorry for swearing. But don't you think that's rather unfair? So I will do another video tomorrow. Let us all know if Event Cinemas have the novelty popcorn and drink holders. If they don't, then it means that those two couldn't give a stuff about Australia at all. Just worry about other countries getting them. Very unfair. You know, you've got Deadpool and Wolverine movie coming out over here in Australia, and yet all we get is the tins and the cups. Bloody unfair. So if I find out that the Event Cinemas does not have those novelty popcorn and drink holders, then I will do another video and tell you that they couldn't give a stuff about Australia. Because I've seen a lot of these novelty popcorn drink holders in other countries. I even seen Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman looking at the popcorn thing. But of course, the only type of ones we've got, the novelty things we got here for the movie, is the tins and the cups. So if at Event Cinemas, I find out that Event Cinemas, when I go to one of the Event Cinemas, I find out that they don't have the novelty popcorn or drink holders, I will do another video telling us all that they couldn't care less about Australia, they just care about every other country. So that's my rant about how unfair that is. Take care and bye now.